Hi, I'm Jeffrey Parker, and welcome to the world of Jeffrey Parker Interiors. Today we're taking a very special visit to the John Salibello showroom on East 60th Street in New York City. John was one of the first dealers in the United States to import Venetian and Murano glass lighting, furniture, and fixtures. He started with a shop in Bridgehampton, New York in the early 90s and very quickly expanded into New York City where we are today. His passion for mid-century 60s, 70s Venetian Murano glasswork was at the forefront of the design industry at the time. He is the first person to really bring in collections of this glass and has the most extensive availability of Venetian product here in the United States today. We're going to take a tour of his collection of showrooms here on East 60th Street today, and we will start by looking at some of the gorgeous Murano glass light fittings. One of my favorite light fittings at the moment here in the showroom is this gorgeous amber clear glass and frosted Murano glass sphere. It's a very oversized sphere. I love the interplay of the colors between the gold clear and frosted glass. It's a monumental piece and really quite extraordinary. Another favorite of mine is this new contemporary Murano glass, very monumental sphere that would be gorgeous for a stair hall or a magnificent entrance hall. There are also these wonderful, what I call kind of modern lantern forms of intersecting geometric glass panels by the Italian designer Mazzega, also made of Venetian glass. The details of this sort of geometry are really super and very contemporary, very modern. To complement the predominantly Murano glass collection of fixtures and fittings and furniture are mid-century modern and contemporary metal fittings and fixtures like this gorgeous spoke chandelier that has 24 light points with individual metal shades done in a combination of gunmetal and brass. Above me is one of the examples of intersecting Murano glass that John has sourced. He finds these glass panels typically used in commercial buildings, hotel lobbies, and museums and theaters, where the complete ceiling, perhaps of an entrance to a theater, was done with this intersecting glass. He finds these pieces of glass, typically from 1960s and 70s, and reimagines them on new framework to create these really stunning geometric central ceiling fixtures. The interest that John Salibello has fostered in 60s and 70s Murano glass has been such an important factor in the design world in the United States that it has led him to a collaboration with Bergdorf Goodman, where many of the pieces that he sources are featured on the 7th floor of the Bergdorf Goodman store here in New York City on 5th Avenue. The John Salibello showrooms also feature wonderful, one-of-a-kind pieces of 1970s, 1980s, and contemporary furniture from Italy. Beautiful upholstered pieces, typically with metalwork, beautiful benches, coffee tables, and a great variety of goatskin tables, side tables, typically from the 1970s. Originally, in the 18th century, Murano glass was known for the fanciful, multicolored, floral, ornate, traditional chandeliers. As tastes changed in the mid-19th century and into the late 19th century, contemporary style was much more in demand than traditional ornamentation. John's passion for the more contemporary designs happening in the Murano glass factories led him in recent years to the design and creation of a collection of furniture that featured Murano glass finishes. He has cabinetry, end tables, side tables, specialty occasion tables. These all feature the techniques of Murano glass whether they have the gold dust in them, whether they are chiseled, faceted, geometric. It's a beautiful collection of furniture that to a certain extent can be customized in size and is always made to order. They also have some of the most incredible modern accessories. Gorgeous vases, these beautiful boxes of all types of Murano glass. This vase is absolutely extraordinary. Whimsical figures, animal forms, picture frames, anything you can imagine in a very contemporary way. Some of the most beautiful accessories to complete an interior. You can always find some of the most interesting contemporary pieces of furniture, case furniture here at John Salibello. Behind me is this absolutely divine Aldo Toro 1960s bar cabinet. It is goatskin with trompe-l'oeil panels in a kind of contemporary neoclassical sensibility. A really gorgeous one-of-a-kind cabinet. And this contemporary cabinet here is also magical with the reverse painted glass and metal combination. I love how all of these things, with this wonderful detail of the handle, the ombre of color from aqua to dark cobalt blue. Really amazing, one-of-a-kind pieces of furniture that make your interior absolute standout. We're here in the vignette of one of the John Salibello window displays. This captures the essence of what John Salibello is. We have Murano glass panels from the 1980s that have been reimagined in a contemporary screen with brass divisions in a geometric form. We're in a 1970s goatskin lacquered writing table, which is just exquisite. A contemporary metal chandelier with various prongs and shade cups in both painted white metal, brass, and silver. Sculpture, and a gorgeous Venetian glass mirror. This basically is John Salibello. I hope you've enjoyed our visit to the John Salibello showrooms here in New York City today, and I certainly hope you're as captivated by the contemporary Venetian art glass work as I am. I hope to see you guys soon.